Hello all, my name is Michael Ackman. I'm Assistant Planner here at the City of Oxnard. I'll be presenting the project here in front of you today. So this project is a Verizon Wireless Faux Eucalyptus cell tower located at 511 Buena Vista Avenue, PZ number 24-530-02, and it is a special use permit for a wireless facility. So the project request, this is a request to construct a 100-foot tall wireless communications stealth facility designed to resemble a eucalyptus tree with an associated ground equipment enclosure. The purpose of the proposal is to enhance the service for a gap in coverage surrounding the project area, more specifically the area northwest of the project site. So the project location, this project's located at 511 Buena Vista Avenue. Here on the left, we can see a map of it just in the general scope of the city. In the top right, it shows an outline version of it with the parcel in question. And the bottom right shows a street view from the corner of Buena Vista Avenue and 5th Street, looking at the project property. So the surrounding area, this is a view looking west of the project property from Buena Vista Avenue. The next one is a view looking south to the project property from 5th Street, as well as the railroad tracks are right behind that as well. And then the next one is a view looking east from 5th Street, displaying the adjacent eucalyptus trees, which is why this project is proposed as a faux eucalyptus tree. So in terms of surrounding land uses, for the subject site, 511 Buena Vista Avenue, the zoning is heavy manufacturing, M2. The general plan designation is central industrial area, and the existing land use is a hardscape, art manufacturers, and storage. Just north of the project property is heavy manufacturing again, and the general plan land use designation is limited industrial. And it is currently the railroad and train tracks, and just north of that is more industrial. Just south of the project property is heavy manufacturing yet again. In fact, every adjacent land use is heavy manufacturing. The general plan designation is central industrial area and is classified as vehicle storage. East heavy manufacturing, the general plan is a central industrial area again, and the existing land use is sheet metal fabrication. West, yet again, it is heavy manufacturing zoning. The general plan land use designation is central industrial area, and the existing land use is a industrial suites. So here's some maps showing the surrounding land uses in conjunction with the project property. So on the left we have the general plan land use designation. Surrounding it, it is central industrial area, as we can see. And on the right we have the zoning designation map, which shows the surrounding M2 project properties, heavy industrial. So just some background on the project property. So building permit number 8462 was approved on June 19th, 1975 for the development of the 600 square foot associated office on the 0.49 acre parcel. And so leading up to today, so on June 18th, 2024, the current wireless special use permit for a 100-foot tall faux eucalyptus wireless tower was applied for. So here's some propagation maps. In the top left, we actually see the area without this cell tower. The cell tower's name is Port Wainimi. On the left we can see northwest, the cell tower coverage is classified as fair. But on the bottom left, this shows the propagation with Port Wainimi, and in the northwest, cell coverage improves significantly. And then the right, it shows just the coverage provided by the cell site, Port Wainimi. So here are the project plans. So in the top right, we actually have the site plan of the project. So the enclosure and tower are both proposed to go in the northeast corner of the property, the top right. And the tower itself is proposed to go inside of the enclosure. The enclosure is approximately 800 square feet and will be screened with block CMU walls. So here are some project elevation plans and photo example. So on the top left, we can see the elevations of the project is going to be quite tall, but it will be heavily screened with the faux eucalyptus. And in the bottom right, we can see, again, a more realistic photo example of this in question. So some special conditions of approval for this project property. So conditions number 15 through 20 require landscaping plans for landscaping around the equipment area. And conditions number 34, 35, etc. are different requirements for the disguise of the tower and its antennae to classify it as a stealth facility and keep the tree maintained as such for the life of the project. So in terms of environmental determination, So, in accordance with Section 15303, Class 3 of the state CEQA guidelines, projects involving the construction of new small facilities or structures may be found to be exempt from the requirements of the California Environmental Quality Act, better known as CEQA. So, this facility includes the construction of a stealth wireless communications facility within an existing area utilized for outdoor hardscape art storage. So, there are no environmental sensitive areas on or adjacent to the developed property, since it is heavily developed, and no exceptions to the exemption section 15303.2 apply to defeat the exemption. Therefore, staff has determined that there is no substantial evidence that the project will have a significant effect on the environment and recommends that the Planning Commission accept the notice of exemption. So, getting in a staff recommendation, we find the project exempt from environmental review pursuant to the California Environmental Quality Act, CEQA Guidelines Section 15303, Class 3, and that the Planning Commission adopt Resolution 2025-XX approving Planning and Zoning Permit number 24-530-02 for a wireless special use permit subject to certain findings and conditions. And that's all I have. Thank you.